guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I last uploaded a beauty video because if you guys don't know yet, Phil and I just got married. I'm just gonna say it was the best day of my life. I couldn't have asked for anything more or anything less. It was just every girl's dream happening in real life. Anyways, back to the purpose of this video. So today I'll be doing a first impressions review on the Dermacool foundation. I have two shades right here. I've seen a lot of people with active acne and breakouts do a review on this, but I haven't seen anyone with like pigmentation, dark spots, or even like acne scars do it. So I thought if you have similar skin as me, I'd be the one, I'd be the guinea pig and do the review for you guys. So real quick, I have two shades here, one in number 210 and one in number 218. I purchased these on Amazon. Unfortunately, the swatches that Amazon provides, or anywhere else I guess on Amazon, the swatches were completely different and just so off that I had to actually Google and search for swatches myself. Which, by the way, if you guys ever want to see real life swatches of products that aren't accurate on either Sephora, Ulta, or just anywhere on the website, you can always Google them, and some people, or hopefully someone, have already swatched them. So definitely Google it if you just don't really trust the website swatches. So I purchased two shades because I felt that number 210 was going to be my shade or pretty close to it, but it was a little bit more on the pink slash neutral tone, whereas I'm more of a golden warm undertone. So I purchased the shade number 218 because that was definitely more on the golden side, but it was a lot darker, which I feel like mixing these two would help me reach my perfect shade. So this is how the box looks like when you open it up. This is how the foundation looks like. It actually just looks like a skincare tube. Like, it doesn't look like a foundation. I mean, it's cute. It has nice little gold packaging, but it definitely doesn't look like a foundation. I did swatch it, so that's why there's a little dent. It feels pretty good. I kind of like that it's a squeeze tube actually, because it's so highly pigmented, or from what I've heard. I don't think it'd be a good idea if it was in a pump because you could overuse it. So here are the quick swatches. This is the number 210. And that is the number 218. But one thing I did notice is the ingredients were written in like a bunch of different languages, but one of the language in here, which is from the original packaging I believe, is in Korean. I don't think this is a Korean product, but there's definitely instructions in Korean. But just to read off of it, it says it is a hypoallergenic waterproof makeup cover with SPF 30. It provides perfect coverage even in thin layers, not only for dark circles under the eyes, but also for unpleasant spots and skin blemishes. Again, I purchased these on Amazon, and some shades are actually available for Amazon Prime. I purchased it for around $18 each. I feel like Amazon's been jacking up the price because a lot of people are searching for this now, so definitely get your hands on it ASAP if you want to try it out yourself. Alright, so now that all the claims are out there, let's go ahead and get started with the first impressions. This is really bad, but I've been breaking out a little bit because on my wedding night, I accidentally slept with my makeup on. It was a really fun night. Anyways, so because I have some breakouts, like, I mean, they're not active, they're all healing, so I do have like spots right now. So I thought this would be a perfect review because I can see how well it covers all these spots. Recently, I've been slightly dry, so I do prime my skin with something that helps me moisturize my skin throughout the day. And I also use a primer that helps fill in some pores, so that it'll help my foundation apply a lot smoother. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by applying my Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. Then I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. And I'm just going to use it on areas that I need to focus on. Alright, now I'm going to grab number 210 and apply a tiny bit. That actually might be a little too much. And then I'm going to grab the number 218 and just kind of apply it on the outer perimeter as well as just some areas just to mix the color. Alright, so on this half of my face, I'm going to use the new Morphe brush in Y7. This is their newest addition to their brush collections. On this side of my face, I am going to use my damped beauty blender. I usually don't apply my foundation with the beauty blender, but I thought it might be interesting for you guys to see just in case you guys like to apply foundation with the beauty blender. So, alright, let's do this. Let's do this. That went on like butter. That was so smooth. It was super easy. I feel like it's still a little too light for me if you can tell the coloring here. But I mean, that went on so smooth and so effortlessly. I'm shook right now. I mean, look at the coverage. Oh my gosh. This actually might be more full coverage than my Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundations, and I know you guys know how much I love my Marc Jacobs. Oh my, and I love the finish too. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright, let's try the other side with the beauty blender, see how this applies. Okay, I think coverage wise I actually like the brush side better, but I like the way the beauty blender applied it because my forehead, it was just like a heavy amount of coverage here, so I kind of like took away some foundation slash blended it out with the ball part of the beauty blender, so I definitely like that much better. The downside is I think the beauty blender takes up, like eats up a lot of the foundation. But I definitely liked the application of the beauty blender better, but the coverage for with the brush side is much better in my opinion. I definitely don't think I need a second coverage because I definitely believe that this could cover tattoos. But what I will do is use the lighter shade, the 210, underneath my eyes to use as a under eye concealer because it claims that it could be used for under eye dark circles. I kind of slightly did it here, but I didn't like apply any more, so I'm going to try and do that, and I'm definitely going to do that with my beauty blender. Oh my gosh. I know it's too early to say this, but I love this foundation so much. I think the color matches me pretty perfectly too. I definitely did a great job purchasing these two shades to mix it up because this is my almost perfect shade. Actually, this is my perfect shade. Just out of curiosity, I'm just gonna apply a little bit more on the cheeks and like a little more on the spots just to see if it's buildable. I think it's definitely buildable. I just don't notice a huge difference with how buildable it was on my skin because I think the first layer pretty much just did it. I'm going to go ahead and set this foundation because I set my foundation regardless of whatever the foundation is. I just feel more comfortable when my foundation is set. Alright, so I just quickly set my powder. I was going to say foundation and powder at the same time, so it became powder. I just quickly set my foundation with my Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder using the Morphe E52 brush. This is my absolute favorite brush to set my foundation with. I haven't set my under eyes yet because I'm going to do that with a loose powder. I'm going to use the Mehron Cilibre Pro Loose Powder in light / medium. I do that regardless because I have very small fine lines underneath my eyes, so I do have to set it. Alright, so I've set my entire face and right now it is 4:13 in the afternoon. I am having a super late start today. I was editing earlier to get my vlog uploaded, so by the time this video is up, my vlog should be up already, so definitely check that out. This is my very first Vlogmas ever. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'm probably gonna film the makeup tutorial I'm about to do, so let me go ahead and finish that and I will check back with you in a few hours. Hey guys, I'm back for my final thoughts of the foundation review. It is currently 10:25 at night. I've had this makeup on for about 6 hours, a little more than 6 hours. I've done a lot within the 6 hours. I've really put this foundation to the test. I laid down on it, I ate, I also cried. I watched a really sad movie and cried for like 2 hours, so my eyes are a little swollen. Oh, I also did a makeup tutorial after I did the initial foundation application. So I had to take off the eye makeup and I had a lot of like waterproof product on there, so I had to kind of like rub it off. But with all that said, my my foundation was bulletproof. Like, I don't know if you can see, but I literally cried and all of my tears like dripped down my entire face. I like dapped it with a tissue, I rubbed it off, and there's absolutely zero streaks. My contour, my blush, my highlight, eyebrows, like everything is still on. I'm not sure if it was the powder and the foundation combination that did that, but I can't say any bad things about this foundation because nothing moved. On the sides of my nose, there's a little bit of like, actually not even, like this is like all natural to me, it happens like regardless. Just a little bit of creasing on the sides of my nose, but like that's nothing to me. Let's do a close-up. I mean, obviously my under eye coverage is gone because I literally wiped off everything that was on there with a makeup remover, but other than that, like everything is still super good. My forehead, there's like slight creasing, but like it's not even noticeable, so it's like nothing. Everything is still exactly how I applied, which is super surprising to me. I don't have any foundation, I don't own any foundation that stays this perfectly. I'm gonna have to put it to a test where I wear it even longer than 6 hours, maybe like 10 hours. But I mean, giving it 6 hours and going through like eating, applying makeup, taking it off, crying and all that, and still looking like this, I'm pretty darn impressed. Overall, this foundation is definitely Christina approved. I would definitely wear this again and again and again. Pairing it to Marc Jacobs Remarkable, I'd say coverage is about the same, but the Remarkable foundation is definitely more matte than this, which I actually like this a little bit better. It's a little bit more comfortable to wear. It doesn't feel like tight. Sometimes when I wear foundations that are too matte, it kind of makes me feel a little tight, but this definitely feels like I was wearing, like when I was initially applying it, it felt like I was just spreading butter on bread. Other than that, I'm ready to call it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed my first impressions review. Let me know in the comments down below what other products you'd like me to try out, and I would be more than happy to try it out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to hit that like button and let me know what you guys would like to see next, and I will see you guys in my next video.